Hi everyone, I am Dark Master Overlord, and in the last video I showed you how to build a simple house using some steps. This video I'm going to show you how to build a tree house, or more accurately a tree fort. The normal trees in Minecraft are too small, so we're using jungle trees. So let's get right into it. So the first step would be to clear out all the debris, give yourself some space. I started by finding some tall jungle trees. I cleared out the smaller branches on the sides. I removed all the smaller trees and any large jungle trees I didn't want in the way, and any bushes. I just moved all of that out of the way. That did take a bit of time, but I got it done. And then I just took some bone meal, planted some grass, and I took some large fern to give it more of a jungle vibe. After that, I took the leaves on the top and I copied the pattern, made it the same on the bottom, and I added some vines. Then I made custom branches. I just took some jungle wood blocks and built upwards and made them big and put some vines on them. And another thing I did here is because I built this, I chose a spot that's on like a cliffside. Over here I just took some wood blocks and it kind of looks like the roots are coming out on the side, because that tree is really close to the edge, so the roots are gonna be there. After you make the branches, customize the trees a bit and add some vines, the next step would be to add a pathway. And I just took different colored slabs, jungle mainly, then some oak, spruce, birch, dark oak, because they all have all wood in the game has a near similar, not color, but like you don't want to have the same color block for an entire build, because it's not ugly, but it's bland. So, and for colors that aren't too much like the jungle, I just made them a little more less common. Like the dark oak isn't like the jungle wood, so I just put only one, a couple here, a couple there, not too many. Oak and birch are a bit more like it, so I did that one a bit more commonly. And I built bridges, and also the branches can act as like support systems for the bridges, and I made pathways. And also after I finished the build, I went through the entire fort. I took every pathway, every bridge, and made sure it was possible to get through all of them without bumping into any logs or trees and hitting my head. Made sure it was possible to go around and stuff. I made sure it was possible to get into every single cocoon or hut, whatever you want to call these things hanging from the branches. You don't have to do it like this. You can put it on the side of the tree. But I just thought this was a really cool idea, and it's crazy how you get inside, actually. And I put some stairs here to make it look like some sort of a support system, like it's hanging from the branch. And it's crazy how this works. The vines act as a ladder. In the game, vines are basically the same thing as ladders. You just got to make sure that you put them on a block, otherwise you'll walk right through them. That's what the stairs are for. It makes it look like the cocoon's hanging from the branches, and you also just press against them and push upward, and it looks like you're climbing right up. That's how you get up and down. And you just, oh, whoops. And do the same thing here. You just put some vines on the inside, make a little hole in the cocoon or hut, and you go inside, and what you can do is you can just put down some chests, or a furnace, enchanting table, a crafting table, just normal things you need. And I did like different patterns, nothing specific. I just took like stairs and slabs and just threw them in there. Also, one more important thing. If you put a slab here, you're not going to be able to get out. So make sure that you put the slab one block right below the stair right here. Like, see how the stair is taking up a full block? Make sure you put a slab right below that, and that's the top of the cocoon or hut. Otherwise, there's going to be like a slab here or here that's going to be in your way as you're climbing out, and it's going to be in your way. If you try it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And, I just did different patterns. They're not like all the same, and I didn't like do the same color pattern either. I just knocked out random blocks and replaced them with different colored stairs and slabs and all that. I made some small ones, I made some big ones, really big ones, 2 big ones. There's 6 medium ones and 2 small ones. The small ones are a little short on the inside, but I figured if I made them any taller, they would be hitting a branch or the ground, so. And also, one last thing you can do to make this a really nice little build is, I mean, you can see that through there, and that is a little weird to look at, but no one's going to be looking at the top of the trees much. So you just knock out the leaf there and a block there. You put a mob spawner, hit it with the ocelot spawner egg, and that basically allows you to naturally summon ocelots, which is really cool because these guys naturally spawn in the jungle. So it's nice to just have some ocelots spawning around your fortress, and they're not going to get in the way. So, also before I end the video, I wanted to talk about how this is not just a really nice build, like really cool, and it's fun to make and it's fun to have, but this is also very good for, like, let's say you're playing like on a faction server with PvP or something. Let's say you want a base with good strategic advantage. Well, a base like this will give you very good strategic advantage, and I'm going to give you a few tips why. First off, it gives you height advantage. And if you've seen Star Wars 3, at least the clip where Anakin and Obi-Wan fight, you know what I'm talking about. And also, the vines aren't in the way that much. It's just kind of hard to see through them. If you just only put a few here and there, then yeah. You can take a bow and you can actually shoot through them. The vines don't block arrows. You can shoot right through them. So if someone tries to climb the vines, then you can just use bow and arrows and shoot them right off. And there's only one entrance. So if like a raider wants to, like enemy players want to get into your fortress, they have to take this path or take the really dangerous route and try to climb by using ladders. And also if someone tries to like build upwards, someone's going to be like here, I guess, with a bow and arrow and shoot them right off. And another cool thing you can do is some cocoons are actually hanging off the side of the cliff, like this one right here. So you can make this one like a trapped one. Put some fake chests, trap chests in here. Raider's going to come in and be like, oh, look at all this stuff, I'm going to steal this. They hit a chest, and a trap goes off, and maybe the floor blows open, or just a trap door activates, and it opens up, and they fall right down, and they die. And if they don't die, it'll take them a long time to get back up. And when that's happening, you know, Archer is going to be firing at them, so you have a height advantage. And also you have great viewpoints from here. Like you can see almost anything happening within, like, from a huge. If you put a couple watchtowers on the top of the trees, you could watch from like a huge distance. You know, you got major advantages with this build. And if you want to, you can like maybe put some blocks around the stem or trunk, whatever it's called, and keep players from being able to get around that while they're trying to get rid of that. Like players are going to be shooting at them with bows and arrows or snowballs or whatever they have. So this fortress is nice, and it does give you some really nice advantages too. Only flaw is if you only use wood, they can just burn it down. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a nice day.